Yes?
Nothing for now. We can walk around a little bit more or talk to Titus again. Get 2 signatures, find all the armor pieces. Note, this might take a while, like a long while. Thank you for these notes, I guess. Get the boots. I wasn't gonna get the boots though, because Kim is gonna judge me. In order to succeed, the body has to be down. 2, the autopsy has to be finished. 3, Kim has to be absent, he wouldn't approve. This will be devilishly tricky, so don't beat yourself up if you manage to send the body to processing without getting a hold of the boots. So Kim leaves me if we go to sleep. If we sleep at the place, we can only get it once he's away from us. Okay. Oh man, this is that's a lot. A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner, handed to you by Everett Clare. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names printed on it, Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures required.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
Well, if we bring it to the people, they'll probably explain why they don't want to sign it, and then if we accept that explanation, then we can just not bring it back and not do this. Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Yeah, it's just kind of a big thing in the neighborhood. I imagine a lot of people might not like that. Try to find a loophole in the deal.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. No fine print. You're smart. You can read.
Oh, that's that for now. Logic? I can put 1 more into logic. I have 2 points. I can try it right now. This does seem kind of important.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. There is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Oh, that might be the final plan there. It's still getting their property, but for cheap. Look, Kim, these people are gonna have to move away. Can we do something about it?
I should have seen it. Everard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
Love that we're talking about this right in front of him.
However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. Everard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village. You can try a forgery as soon as we can cross the waterlock.
Okay. Sounds good to me. And logic. I think logic, we can open another lock with that as well. Or I try my best to. Why did Precinct 40 first send me?
Look at you.
Oh my god.
It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
What? No. That can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
If they sent someone here serious to try to win and then they lose, it looks really bad, right? So they just, whatever, just send some alcoholic drunkard here and they won't lose face no matter how this goes. Hey, best case scenario, maybe I'll even be able to solve this. And I'll bring great honor back to the precinct or whatever. Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up? Like, as a joke.
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional, but I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Oh, thank you, Kim. I even got a morale boost. That meant nothing, but it meant something in my heart.
He's right. There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
But why would they send a drunkard to a case? Do they want to solve it or not? Oh, God. So much self-doubt. We can forge it. Somewhere private where you feel safe enough to sleep. Not in the middle of the streets and definitely not while Everett is right here. Okay. That's a wrap. I feel like we should probably go around and talk to a few more people before returning to the whirling. Yeah, it seemed like talking to Everett first helped. I'm not sure yet, but he did say, hey, you can tell them that, you should cooperate. Talking to Joyce again might be a good idea. Especially since we know they have Elizabeth Beaufort with them, and she is not just some random person. People who know the law, every word of it. Gotta be very careful how you conduct yourselves around them. Measurehead, are you still here? You are.
Your race descent has temporarily halted, but you will fall again.
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
But you're all part of the union?
The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company. I answer to the union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the simony.
You're so altruistic.
Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
Just one? But you have multiple here. He doesn't work for White Pines, just the union. He's literally the muscle for them. Do you have any more? I don't imagine so.
How can I help you?
No, that's it. This guy's still here.
Right to work!
No. To begin with, let's finish up our conversation with the Frickler. Hi, I'm back again. Hi.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Oh, no. I was just wondering if you could tell me anything about this reality we're in.
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or?
Both, ideally. Yes. Tell me about the economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
Well, 15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality. Though they don't really teach that kind of thing in school, huh? You always see people talk about how come they don't teach you how to pay taxes or do your taxes in school?
Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frittte. So I guess, that's economic.
What about the physical reality then?
I don't know. What about it?
Where are we?
We're in Frittte?
No, I meant, where are we? On a larger scale.
As mankind, or as a nation, or
Us a mankind?
In a good place. I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kinda big. I don't know.
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
I don't know why I thought I could get anything out of a 15-year-old.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
Would be funny if it was actually the same time here. It's getting kind of close. What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demands democracy.
What about the one we had here in Revachol?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
That's okay, you weren't even alive. And some people who were alive might not even know that well either. The coalition? What's that? Someone told me there is one.
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
Okay, I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore.
Cool.
Well, that was worth a try. And I just remembered, I didn't finish reading a row here yet, right? Motorics? Yeah, let's do that too, get a better feel for these things here. Motorics, hand-eye coordination. Ready, aim and fire. Cool for trick shooters, snipers, jugglers. Hand-eye coordination loves the interactions between you and things that fly in the air. It enables you to catch coins from mob bosses, shoot straight, and understand firearms intimately. Want to know the precise make and the mark of a pistol? Hand-eye coordination's got you. Want to shoot someone with it? Ditto. Yeah, we could have tried shooting the body down. Maybe that would have saved me some trouble because we wouldn't be owing anyone any favors, but it's not like I'm very good at hand-eye coordination. At high levels, it makes you deadly, supposing you have a weapon in your hand, but once you do, hand-eye coordination will compel you to take the shot, even if it's not the best approach. Oh! At low levels, however, you'll be even more of a disaster in waiting, because when the guns go off, and they always do, you'll probably hit the wrong target. That's a little bit concerning. Perception. See, hear, smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. This is a good one, normally, right? I feel like I want to put some points into this one just naturally, walking around. Cool for fine detail detectives, sensualists, urban scavengers. Perception wants you to be open to the world, with eyes, ears, and nose working at full capacity. Nose. That's a bit of an uncommon one. The sense of smell. I feel like we don't really value it as much as the other senses, even though it probably is equally important. It enables you to take in what others don't notice. The little wad of bills hid away in the sugar bowl, the odor of a perp hiding beneath the floorboards, the gulping of a suspect after claiming they've nothing to hide. Hold on, wad of bills? At high levels, perception takes in every final detail of the physical world, enough to overwhelm all but the strongest mind. However, with low levels, you are going to miss out on everything. After all, you can't arrest what you can't see, hear, or smell. Reaction speed. Quickest to react, untouchable man. Cool for shot dodgers, thinkers on their feet, pinball heads. Reaction speed is the agility of your body and mind. It is instinct. It enables you to dodge punches, knives, bullets. Also sucker punches of the verbal kind. You'll be more streetwise, never lost for words or lacking a witty comeback. Your mental alacrity allows you to connect little details on the fly, working in tandem with your intellect skills. Oh. High levels means my twitch reflex is freakishly good. However, when your body acts before your mind, innocent situations can turn bad fast. You're high strung, overly alert. Anxious. At low levels, you won't be the one shooting first, which probably means you won't be shooting at all. If someone tries to shoot at me, I'm dead, basically. Sounds like it. I never talked about this too much, but the portraits for each of these skills are... they all tend to be very abstract, huh? Hand-eye coordination, a whole bunch of different hands. And then perception, a little mist flying out of the people. A twitch of the head. Yeah, maybe that makes sense. You're turning so fast, the photo can't capture what you look like. Savoir-faire. Sneak under their noses, stunned with immense panache. Cool for acrobats, thieves, unbearable show-offs. Savoir-faire urges you to be better than you are, It urges you to be disco. Slip by others in Samaran boxing style, then tumble out the back with unexpected acrobatics. It enables you to move with silent footsteps, to groove to a good beat, and to lift useful evidence off perps without them noticing. It also makes you a cooler cop, whose athletic flair will certainly impress the citizenry. At high levels, it'll make you the king of cool, which is as much to say the most stylish douchebag in Revachol. Nobody will see you until you're ready to be seen, and then they'll get the full treatment, whether they want it or not. At low levels, you'll be a bumbling, feckless cop unable to catch a pair of keys thrown by your partner without losing an eye. I have 0 in that, so that's fantastic. I think something in my clothes. Oh, I got a -2. Yikes. I don't feel like we've had any situations where we've needed to sneak just yet. Maybe later. Interfacing. I'm touching something here. Pick locks and pockets. Cool for machinists, tinkerers, instrument players. Interfacing wants you to connect to machines to use and improve them, because that makes you a better human organism. It enables you to understand interactions with machines, be that how to repair the motor of a kinema motor carriage, how to analyze the way a suspect used a pen, or how to refigure electrical circuits. It even lets you steal keys off a keyring without being noticed. High levels means interfacing will isolate you from society. Why bother with people when you can talk to machines? And why bother with things like money when you can just pocket that display sandwich? At low levels, however, you will have a crucial part of the world cut off from you. People use machines to commit crimes all the time. If you can't understand how a crime was accomplished, how can you solve it? This one we actually have an okay amount of points in. Also mainly because of the stuff I'm wearing. Also because I put in a point here. Composure, straighten your back, keep your poker face, and don't cry in front of people randomly. Cool for card players, military fetishists, cool people. This is just the cool branch, okay. Composure wants you to not crack, or at least it wants you to not crack in front of other people. It enables you to put up a strong front. It keeps your emotion hidden from the world, and helps you to read the body language of others, to sense the cracks in their own composure. As well, it keeps you looking good while you do it. You'll rock that disco outfit a lot more if you don't slouch. At high levels, it makes you tuck your gut in and maintain a stern expression. Even lying in bed, late at night, when no one else can see you, you'll have to keep it up. You'll never be able to stop. Feels also a kind of anxiety. With low composure, you'll always be the first to crack. Every cop's got a point when all that fear and rage comes spilling out, and the ones who unleash it don't stay on the force much longer. Perhaps worse still, you won't even make the ranks of fashion police. This row is not my forte, but I'm not terrible at everything here, unlike with intellect. So we're doing fine, I guess. Yeah, some of these, I mean, perception, I feel like it's just gonna be an all-time good thing, especially when we only have 2 in it for now, but you just gotta live with what you got, right? And as an alcoholic detective, I feel like some of these things canonically just doesn't really make sense if we have it really high, like reaction speed. If we've been drinking all the time, how can we react quickly? That's just not happening, right? Okay, we gotta get out of here because we can afford some of the cigarettes and alcohol. I don't want to be tempted to buy anything.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
You're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs? Like he's gonna tell me.
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on a cigarette. Why not?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
Is this about racism again?
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
There's Yorin. Take his side in this particular fight.
So that he'll like me, so that we'll get more information out of him. Will Kim know? If I try to become friends with him, is he gonna be upset with me? I don't think that's a horrible suggestion. Our suggestion is a little bit high. I don't know, is 6 considered high? High-ish. Al Ghul. Hold on, but they make Al Ghul alcohol in Ilmara too. I was told they do.
I don't go for that foreign piss. proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze.
That's Koiko. That's where Garancy, what Garancy is. Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you wearily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then,
Don't perceive my lie.
damn, it didn't work. You should have signaled you're a nationalist before.
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other camioners have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
What?
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I was just gonna say, maybe we should go and check out his truck again. I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened? Should I ask him? Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it.
Okay, that word he is saying, I gather it's probably some kind of racial slur, but I don't know exactly... Wait, did he say that about Kim?
Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Who's that?
He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Where do I find him?
Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourselves.
Apricots and oil?
His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. 100%.
Samaran, that was the mug we have. Yeah, we can go talk to the person, but we should probably discard this accusation.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealang a visit then.
Guess so.
Okay, sure, whatever, man. I'm just gonna have a look at... Apparently there's a few more lorry drivers around here we haven't spoken to yet, but I do also really want to go back to the left side. Joyce is
The
there...
lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Joyce will be there all day long. She'll be there even late at night, so I shouldn't worry too much about her.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
What did this king do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Those 28% checks have been working well for me. 28 feels like so little, but it's quite close to 30, and 30 is kind of like 1/3. In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy
Monarchy.
during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
Oh, so this king in particular is quite close to when the revolution happened. How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
Sleeping on gold can't be comfortable. I don't know, if this is true, it sounds like he's a little bit obsessed with wealth in maybe the dumbest way. The king is the king and he can do anything. Well, I mean, being very poor right now, I would like to sleep on gold. Hustler style.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
Okay, what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Yes, okay. So he was addicted to nose candy. A bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Hard to tell if that's really real then. This is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Okay, where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
That's messed up.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
I am horrible at art. I really don't get art.
Neither do people in Martinez. The statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class.
That money for the statue could have been used for other things, like fixing the damn roads.
Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Good thing about being dead. You don't have to care about anything else. So this lady here, we visited her during nighttime last time, right? Is she different during the day?
Still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
What is a pale driver? Driving pale? Were there supposed to be more lorry drivers around here? There's that guy. We'll go around. Oh, you can stand on this! I thought we had to go all the way around. Hey. Hey, man.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Hey, so, you seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
You really just gonna tell a cop that? What if I'm not cool?
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
I need to... No. Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Wait, then why are you still hanging around?
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
I mean, I guess if you look at their truck here, it's open in the back. That's why. If it wasn't, then he wouldn't have to stand here like a dummy.
Working on these rhymes clearly leads to muscular atrophy. Make sure you don't get hooked on poetry.
Because I am so muscular, right? I feel like I just got a beer gut, that's all. Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade, then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Oh. One in conceptualization. Wait, hold on, I'm pretty sure... Hold on. I have clothes for that? Conceptualization? +1? Oh yeah? Yeah, you wanna conceptualize? Just making sure I don't have any minuses. Yeah, you're a poet? So am I.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Oh, but regarding this guy in the drug trade, I haven't completely ruled him out that he could be related, but he does seem like he's frank with me, so I want to believe he's not related. Hey, man. Yeah.
Your best verse? You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
I don't want to hear platitudes.
No, stop. He's already mortified.
No, Tommy. These are my rhymes, listen. She fucked me till I bled.
That's,
In the name of God, what are you doing?
I will never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case. Fuck everything. Total doom.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
Thanks. Thank you for taking that in.
Yes, and I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to. How about we do that?
We actually had some, deep talk with this guy before. Yeah, he would understand. He would understand what it's like to miss someone, what it's like to feel like someone fucked you over, and you can't recover from that ever. But we can still come back with our best verse if we ever get conceptualization up. That's good to know. Oh no, my morale went down after I just got a free one earlier too, dang it. I don't know. Which of these are good to have the bum hat. Oh, I didn't even have a hat to begin with. I guess that's good, but even less rhetoric? Even less rhetoric? It wasn't that high. But... rhetoric is a nice one, isn't it? But reaction speed will increase. God, life is so difficult. Okay, I'll have this one. See how this goes. Just a bum. Oh yeah, there were a whole bunch of people over here, right?
Snow covers the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage. The white colors nearly meld together.
We're actually dressed quite similarly. Like I own the car. Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to...
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
True.
Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look.
Wait, which side is the front? Tilted frontward. I'm just feeling like this doesn't have much protection if we get into a car crash. This is the front, right?
Someone has waxed it recently.
Hey, Kim. That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
I don't want to touch it if he just waxed it. What's packing in there?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
That's what? A 7-liter V12?
7.2. Supercharged.
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
It's finding that one person who understands your brand of freak. Fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down.
No. Electrochemistry. Pipe down.
It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
Whoa, with a winch and mud tires, we could take it off the beaten path, Kim.
We are not going to, though, because this is clearly a sports motor carriage.
Yeah. Okay, let's move. Glad we had to talk anyway. When are you gonna let me sit on this damn bench? The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Why did they even put a bench here if I am not allowed to sit on it? That's so strange. Hello. Tea shit ain't nothing to me. Tea? Tea like Titus? Oh, there's like a little tourist guide map thingy here. Hello. I make my own way. Always have, always will. Goddamn ticker. Rene?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
It's the guy from the photo. He works at White Pines. So Rene is a guy.
Rene, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
What the hell are they doing?
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
You're not reaction speed. How high is physical instrument right now? Kinda high, you're being noisy. These balls? Shouldn't I ask what game it is first?
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Grab the ball and show them how it's done! What? 83% failed again! Are you kidding me? This is so... What? Oh!
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast.
Ew!
You threw your sister's breast.
Ew, I even had a +2! What the heck? Okay, so far the 28s have been good to me, the 83s have been horrible.
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
Really?
There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing.
Hold on. Why did it feel so wrong?
Your muscle memory knew what to do and went for it. But there were gaps.
Something about it was completely unnatural. Corrupted.
Yeah, gaps you tried to fill with thinking. We don't think in sports. We do.
They're playing something that has two sides of balls and then something about measuring tapes. Maybe curling with balls.
It felt like you were going for a thrust or a lunge. There was definitely gonna be jumping. Maybe you scored a point, but this is a fiasco.
No, it's okay. You don't need to make people feel bad for trying to make you feel better. Oh, I thought something way more spectacular would happen.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
Yeah, I thought he was being genuine. I think he is.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
Okay, never mind. No, this is because my I can't tell if people are lying or not. Oh. Okay, my morale is getting low. I am not gonna go negative. Oh. Perfect throw. This is just... I still feel like doing this one. No, we gotta go away from it. We gotta go away. Perfect throw? Well, I still feel defeated.
Probably because those rooster pants are squeezing you senseless. Whatever happened to practical, durable, Revachol made? Now, what can I do for you?
Do people ever comment on my additional clothing, or are they always talking about that default set I had before?
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Rene, I found your guard booth.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you.
This guy's really old, right? He's like 70 at least. Because that photo we found was from 60 years ago, and he was at least a teenager in that. Wait, by political, do you mean union versus the company? Stand vigil because of what? What? The White Pines are gonna come do some stuff in the middle of the night?
I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Apparently the older you get, the less you can sleep.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
I saw a picture in there. You were in it. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
Sorry, he wasn't that friendly to me to begin with.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Maybe not for me to find out though. It's people's lives. No one's obligated to share anything with you. You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
That almost sounds orchestrated. Were you asked to take a leave? Or did you take it? Hold on. Why are you on a leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, Rene is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
I think that's fairly common with older people. Like if you're younger and you see an older person, you go, oh, old person. But as the person who's growing old, you have to somewhat come to terms with your own mortality and your own growing old. And some people just can't really accept that. Stuff like, you know, having to use a cane. That's like such a physical sign that you're getting older.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
Heart problems? Oh, if I threw it well, maybe I would have impressed him more.
It's his heart.
Yeah. So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Seems like a weird coincidence.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officers. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before Rene. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Something to make him feel useful. Maybe he used to have a different job at White Pines and they just wanted to support him a bit. Which would actually make Everett Claire a nice guy. Yeah, that makes sense though, because you can't steal a container. It's too big. Mostly decorative?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Like a panopticon.
Everard created this job for Rene because he knows the Royal Carabinier's pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Yeah. So he is nice about it. PTSD. Is he... Oh wait, if he's old and he lived through the revolution. And I feel like he's a bit antagonistic towards me already because I'm a cop, right? So he definitely has some thoughts. Oh my god. What the hell? Well, my initial thought was, hey, Everett's being a nice guy, so you know what? Everett gets it. Big guys looking after the small and everyone working together. I love it.
Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
Got it. Thanks.
Yes. Like I said, I would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law, so can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Okay, so maybe he just hates me because I was horrible at the throw. Okay. So, again, you don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
He is okay with policemen, admiring the effort to bring order to our streets, so I feel like he probably thinks the union's not doing such a great job on that front either.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Don't say that. You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
No, let's get him to talk about the revolution if we can. Does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I've been seeing around?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Oh, it's not an earthquake. I thought it was an earthquake.
Heavy artillery fire, you say? That's the best kind of artillery fire. Very interesting.
Okay. It's a crater left by artillery fire. But why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
He liked the king. Wait, who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no.
Damn.
It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Wait, tell me more about the suicide sex cult propaganda. Why show them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
This is the beginning of the revolution?
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Back in my day...
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Nod thoughtfully and turned to look at northeast.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Damn.
Blood ground. You got old Rene going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on. The coalition?
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
Is that why everything is so bombed out?
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
That was kind of like a quick and dirty history lesson. The coalition. Foreign powers. Again, it's not Revachol deciding its own fate.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
I think I agree with everything you just said. Yeah. Foreign powers clean up our mess and now they rule us.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
Yeah, he prefers it when the kings were in power.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Frisel we did learn about. Very briefly, he was on the cover of that communist magazine. Who was this Frisel?
Damn Frisel. He was a king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
Is that why they were making fun of him on that magazine? How does Philippe III factor into this?
It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything.
You mentioned Guillaume?
A true king in both blood and mind. Led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Is he still around somewhere? What exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
No matter how many textbooks we read, we're never gonna have that level of knowledge that you do. You were actually in the war and all. I saw the statue of Philippe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes! King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
He appreciates the statue. The one person in this whole place, maybe.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Fantastic that we just learned about that.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Should we push back a little bit? Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
But he did get overthrown. He wasn't that strong.
The carabinier doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
He was a carabinier, the Royal Carabineers. Let's talk about something else.
Right.
Know about Rene's job situation. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? Well, let me see if I have any composure thingies. Thank you for your time. Oh, what now?
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
The what? It sounds like my stomach is growling.
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
Vows?
The vows of blood and flesh.
What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
I do have to have the vodka borscht in my inventory. I feel like someone trying to quit alcohol wouldn't be able to do it cold turkey. Maybe we should drink some for role-playing. But you're talking about speed. You're talking about speed, not the alcohol. Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
Oh! Wait, I thought we were... Oh, I thought you were electrochemistry. You're endurance. Both start with an E, but a little bit different. Oh no, are you doing this? Hold on. Did I become fascist? Because I was doing that to agree with this guy earlier. What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachol's problems?
Obviously, it's the foreigners.
Yes, them, but also women.
Women?
Women, men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
Oh my goodness.
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that women need to know their place.
Well, this all kind of goes back to all the hurt from my, Mr. Loris somewhere. Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
I just said it to agree with him. Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we called it something else? Like a traditionalism? Yes, do the PR.
Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking.
Nobody wants to be called a fascist. Dude, what is with the O's? Okay. the men of woo? Okay, stomach. I've made up my mind about fascism. Proceed to the judgment.
You're going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz, brota.
Am I gonna opt in? Am I gonna opt into fascism? I will keep my views for the glory of the Revacholian nation.
For the nation, smart. Best not to mention the women too often. That's why you're the head and I am the stomach.
No, fascism is about industry and politics and nationhood, not woo men. I'm absolutely okay with women.
Of course you are, Bruta. Of course.
A wink-shaped growl sounds from your ass. Okay. Well, I mean, we have the thought, but we don't have to do anything about the thought. Where'd it go? I can barely see this. Shouldn't it be at the top? Oh, it's right here. Revacholian nationhood. -1 composure. They fucked this place. Revachol is in ruins. The Koikos and the Kips and the Armatures with their desert pygmy magic spinning tops. They fucked it. Orangeyes, liberals, and Vespertine moneylenders too. They're all socialists, especially the women and the Kips. You only have a vague idea of what this means, but it's clear that a good, strong state must be erected upon the ruins if any of us are to have a future. The shadowy outlines of the state start forming every time you close your eyes. But would it be... Am I even allowed to have both the Mazovian socioeconomics alongside this? I can be both a communist and fascist? Okay, well, good to know. Good to know. Anyway, I was trying to look for some clothing that will increase my composure. I already have it. Oh no, this is it. This is as good as it gets. Okay. Damn, the savoir-faire. My freaking pants and the shoes. Double whammy on it. That's why I have 0 in that. Hey.
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
You're just jealous because he doesn't have heart problems.
Rene, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Oh, I'm talking to this guy individually now. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Looks delicious. Can I have a bite of that?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
You want to get arrested?
The only one you have.
Suddenly you realize how hungry you are. The last time you ate must have been God knows when.
Please, man. Can I just have a bite?
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
I haven't eaten for a whole day.
You can barely hear him. The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with garlic butter and marinated onions emanating from the sandwich is driving your mind in a singular direction. It must be yours.
Please, friend, let's just share it. Sharing is caring.
Fuck off! It's mine! Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
It's fine. Convince Gaston to relinquish his sandwich rhetoric. Hold on. You mentioned Jean-Marie Beaulieu. Who was that?
Oh, sweet Jenny. She was the finest woman in all of Revachol. Maybe the entire world.
Do not defile her memory, Gaston. Let her rest in peace.
Were you guys both part of the Carabiner?
His tone lacks its usual intensity, like he doesn't feel he has the right to speak on the matter.
So you both knew her?
We knew her, all right. Lived on the same street our entire lives, just 2 houses apart. The 3 of us have been best friends since we were 4.
The photo only had him and the girl in it, not you. They were probably dating.
She was Rene's first girl back when the prick was 16. They were courting till he decided he'd rather die for some great ideal than just be happy.
They went to the war.
And then you stole her from me.
Oh! Don't intervene.
Well, technically, you stole her from me, because we'd been pretty close ever since you two had that falling out over the ink you spilled over her pretty yellow dress.
We were just boys then. This was different. No point starting this all over again. For the 1000th and the first time. Especially when we have company. Officer.
No, I don't mind. You can keep talking about it. What happened to her?
She died of pneumonia 2 winters ago.
Oh.
It was a quiet passage. Peaceful.
Once upon a time, maybe she was still playing this ball game with you guys, huh? But not anymore.
Rene and I were both by her bedside when she...
died. No use sugarcoating it. Won't bring her back, will it now?
departed. Until the very end she couldn't decide between us. The most indecisive woman I've ever met.
Wow, maybe the men of Will are the problem.
A quick grimace of pain passes over Rene's features, but he immediately regains control. His face now a dispassionate mask again.
Why do you think she was indecisive? Yeah, maybe she thought, ¿por qué no los dos?
She could never make up her mind about anything. What to have for breakfast, favorite color, or which one of us to marry. She was always leaving one of us for the other, but never long enough to actually get married.
Women, right?
Heck, technically, we're both still engaged to her.
You always confused her. Couldn't let us be happy. So justa with your fancy words and pastries.
I'm curious if saying women right counts as being fascist. Okay, no.
He suddenly remembers you are still there, falls silent, and turns away.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left.
What are the rules of this game?
Oh, the goal is to throw your bull as close to the cochonnet as you can. That's the cochonnet.
Wait, where? Which specific one? This one? The smaller one? Interesting. Tell me more about it.
Well, first, you draw a circle about a half a meter in diameter. We made ours out of rope. Then, the order of play is determined by a coin toss. You win it. You get to throw the cochonnet. Then, the players aim to throw their bulls as close to the cochonnet as possible. They must stay in the circle and keep both feet planted.
This is kind of like curling. Is there anything else you can tell me about Petanque? By the way, it is now 11 a.m. I do want to get back to the Union people the Whirling and Regs people before the end of the day, but yeah, it's easy to lose track of time doing things around here.
I could, but I'd rather not. I don't want to take up your time with trivial details, officer.
You don't want me to improve? Thanks, Gaston.
You'll put that knowledge to good use in 50 years. I'm sure of that, officer.
I'll be 100! He changed it, though. I know I don't look that young.
I don't like where this is going, officer. Don't you think we should do something else now?
No, I want to talk to him. I promise it won't be about Petanque.
Hurry up, then.
Tell me, what do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Come on, you must have heard something.
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Respects?
Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, Rene? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
How do you know Everard?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
You're a teacher. I wonder if we're ever gonna meet Edgar, the other brother.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea.
Aren't you guys the same age?
Let's try not to get caught in the crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Are you a Union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
Okay, great. So can I get you to talk to Titus for me or vouch for me or something? Say that they should help me? In many ways?
Oh, yes.
So you're not an actual member?
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
I get the sense Everard's probably getting some benefit out of this too. I can't really imagine him just doing something completely out of the kindness of his heart.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Vezavane. Turns the way the wind blows and tries to look important.
Like, for example, he's keeping Rene on the payroll right now. Maybe that lets him avoid paying out pensions, which would be more than what he's paying Rene. Something like that.
I hate this socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
That is true. That is very true. Many would say if you haven't committed to anything, you've actually already picked a side. What are the little things you do for Everard? Especially since Leo's already around.
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
His doesn't sound like a bad thing, though. Those little things. Did he write that magazine? No, I don't remember his name being in the magazine. I do little things for Everett, too. I feel terrible about it.
That's just the way things work around here. No reason to feel bad about it.
He gets it. Thanks, that's all for now.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Okay, no, hold on. Bye for now. Jamais vu?
Jamais vu. Derealization. Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
I will ask her about all those things. But she's always there, so I want to put her off until the end of the night or something. I get the feeling talking to her would help us with the Titus thing, though. Plus 1 XP for every orb clicked. Oh my god. All intellect learning caps raised by 1. Oh! That's fantastic, actually. That's probably the best one we've gotten so far. Yeah, because we can actually be smarter and all. That's great. Yeah, wow. Jackpot. My skill points. This white morning. It sounds so sad. I feel like we're not gonna get anything good from it. And I'm a little bit wary about this one. And also this one just seems like a lot of bullcrap. We'll see. Let me sit on those slots a little bit more. Okay, well, back to... What was I gonna do for you again? Composure check?
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
I understand Jean-Marie meant a lot to you?
There's nothing for you to understand here. It is not her death you are investigating.
Where was the photo of you two taken?
Reversal Fair of 91 in the Faubourg district. A parade was held to honor Guillaume Le Lion's name day, and the Carabiniers marched in the place of honor.
You looked happy in the picture. Smiling.
This was the happiest day of my life.
Were the circumstances of her death in any sense unusual?
Absolutely not. She died of pneumonia in her bed at the age of 79. This is highly usual.
She's old, so are you guys. What happened with you, Gaston, and Jean-Marie?
I was 22 when I returned from King Guillaume's Akira operation in the south and found my sweetheart in the arms of this wretch.
I can't believe you guys are still friends after that. I know it's been 50 years or whatever, but I literally cannot believe. I cannot.
I won her back. But while I was dealing with some issues...
You were like a dark cloud sucking the joy out of every living thing around you. And you hurt her.
Dark cloud. That sounds unpleasantly familiar.
PTSD from the war.
Those days and memories are gone.
The old soldier says nothing, but when his glance quickly runs over Gaston's face, there's an odd look in his eyes.
Not just a normal friendship between the two of you, really. But okay. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud?
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
Maybe he was part of some really successful operation in his unit before.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of Frittte I, Guillaume Le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frittte the fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
No, I'll come back and try again. And then you, what kind of check did I need for that? I need rhetoric for your damn sandwich, which yeah, hell yeah, I'm getting that sandwich. I haven't eaten for a long time. Physique. Maybe when I know that I need to do some physique things, I'll drink some. I got 4 uses on this. That's a lot. So nothing for rhetoric? I thought we had something for rhetoric. I might already be wearing it. Oh, -1 rhetoric.
Officer, the mere sight of police in Martinez makes me feel safer already. How can I help you?
Alright, listen, Gaston. Give me that sandwich.
A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time to get political.
What is political?
This right here is political.
My god! I mean, I feel like they're gonna make fun of me for picking this one. Well, let's see. These options seem awfully fascist or communist. What if I don't want to say them?
Say one of these fascist or communist things or fuck off.
That's what I thought.
Whoa, easy there, Goldmouth. He doesn't have to say anything. Re-engage cop mode and bail out, if you like.
No, let's go. Let's go. Your blood sandwich is a tool of the oppressors, designed to keep the proletariat docile.
What? What oppressors?
I am not going to listen to this comic connery.
He recognizes some of the jargon and he's immediately like, oh, that's a damn commie right there.
Huh?
Look, comrade. The overabundance the sandwich embodies is inherently evil.
I really don't understand how my sandwich could.
Wouldn't you rather have a proper sandwich? A sandwich with a soul?
I would rather just have this one, officer. It's really good.
But imagine a sandwich absolutely minimal in design. Sleek, efficient, simple.
The skepticism emanating from the Merry Senior could be sensed all the way to the Seminine Isles.
Now turn it upside down. Black bread, like a symbol, on top, to salute the coal mines our heroes worked.
No, everything would fall off. Look, officer, I'm not a miner. I like different tasty food. Fine dining, not coal. Please, just drop it.
Aw, so much for getting fed today. Fine. You escaped this time. I'll be back for you guys, probably. 1 XP for touching that? Enormous bulls, worthy of a real man. Wait, hold on. I think this is the... Is this the map that we're supposed to be able to pick up? This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. At 54 XP. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. I'm really getting 1 XP per click. Oh, that's nice. No, this is just the book stands from the bookshop. I thought it was like one of those tourist plaques with information about Revachol. This is a book about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. A book about Guadero culture that promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Is that a kid? Good one?
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
Well, I am a strange man with a strange expression looking at her. I wouldn't want to be talked to either.
If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
No. No. Leave her alone. What are you doing? That's not leaving her alone.
Looking for something to read.
Phenomenal.
It is.
Well, I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
Maybe your husband is missing?
My husband? No, he's not.
I even assumed she had a husband. So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is, you don't really know where your husband is.
Yes, but... I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Wouldn't you like to?
No.
I wonder if, as a lover, was Harry the controlling kind? That he needed to know where his wife was all the time? Well, I can totally help you find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
No, you did.
She has, though. The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
Hush, baby.
What?
It's alright to not know where your husband is. Nothing shameful in that.
Who said anything about shame? Stop talking down to me. My husband is not missing.
It's okay. It's
But
okay.
he is. You can feel it. Or maybe it's something else then.
Well, maybe your children are missing?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so where are they?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
I'm a nanny. Where are they?
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
Oh my goodness. How old are they?
What if something horrible has happened? What if they're dead? That's the bad vibe you got before.
What if something awful has happened? What if they're in the sewers?
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Jamrock. There's nothing to worry about.
Oh, I know Jamrock.
They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
Very curious what age you have in mind, saying that. I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
And can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something to make identifying a little easier?
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Jamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party?
Did someone say party? You could use a party.
I
Hunt it down.
could do with a party. A killer party. Not a lame one.
A killer party? What is it with you and Pulp Staples? My god. Please, no more talk about my daughters. They are fine.
Okay, so maybe your cockatoo is missing?
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
Say that again?
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing?
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
What?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing.
Alright, cockatoo not missing. Just wanted to make sure.
Great.
Just one more question. What did you mean by me being a cockatoo?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Actually, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Thanks for the tip.
Wonderful. The store is open.
I'm just gonna look at you.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. An array of neurons fire up with joy. Bum her a cigarette, lest it turn to pain.
Well, is your cigarette missing? Do you smoke?
No, I don't.
Well, I know for a fact that you smoke.
Why do you think that I smoke?
I suspect I may possess supernatural abilities.
No, you don't.
Just give me a cigarette, please.
I already told you I don't have any. Go bother someone else.
Do you know where I could get a new pack?
From the kiosk?
The Frit?
There's one near the harbor. It's Frittte. You can look it up.
Okay, thanks. No problem.
She sighs.
That's all for the moment. I'll let you read.
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
Wow, she was remarkably patient with me. Yeah, no, seriously. I was very patient of her. Hold up, there's a store here. What's this? Oh, I want to look at the thing in the daytime. Yellow plastic bag, Frit! Equip this to collect hair from the streets. Hey, this wasn't here last night, was it? This plastic bag has Frit written over it. Written on it in a dynamic, forceful manner that implies great prices. As you crack it open, a multi gust of air flies in your face. Smells of yeast and beer. Perfect place for tear. Okay. Ew. It looks kind of like it has stuff in it already. I want to check out the bookstore. It's already almost noon. I'm not so sure about all this. Oh! Yes, and then this is how we make money for the day, right? Yes, let it be so.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
What goes there first?
The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Kim, look! Bullet holes!
Where?
Someone's been shot! We're cops! We should solve it!
There? Those are old.
What do you mean old?
These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation.
Didn't we have this conversation already about a different set of holes? Okay, what can you tell me about this revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Right. Doesn't matter, got XP. Oh, yes. Yes! 20 is gonna be fine today, isn't it? What about tomorrow, though?
This coin-operated viewer is facing south.
Wait.
The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
I can't afford that, okay? Let's make sure we have 20 and then anything extra, maybe I'll think about that. Is that all money for me? Wait, did you pick it up? Little cans here. Oh, each of this. Oh, each of these count as one? Wait, does it show anywhere? How many? It doesn't show garbage in my inventory, unfortunately. What about these? Oh my gosh! I'm gonna be rich! This is so sad though. Police officer has to get... This is how I make ends meet.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
No, what? Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Wait, what did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's her husband! The missing husband!
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
Give me champagne, I'm going in.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found, right now.
Are we sure we didn't take any drugs today? I feel like I already did. Oh, there's stuff everywhere. Oh, garbage cans. Oh my gosh, I really am gonna be rich after this. Rich in a poor way. Don't let Joy see me hold this bag. Feel like I'd be too ashamed. Oh! Protect and serve, ma'am! I found your husband!
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that good.
Very well then. Where is he?
Over there.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
There's something else hiding in her voice, though. A trace of worry.
Oh, a working class drunk with a working class woman. Is that the logic here? I found a working class drunk, and I thought he might be yours.
Right, 'cause working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
Ooh, maybe this is supposed... I think they are a thing because my own relationship is like that. I am a working class drunk, and I have a working class wife, ex-wife. That's just the dynamic that I am used to. Oh, I'm not saying what.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
Well, you told me your husband's alright.
I did, and he is. He's also an alcoholic.
So is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere, drinking with his friends.
And yet you haven't left him.
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
You haven't left him.
There. She's worried now.
Kim, is it just me or do we have a missing person's case here?
I wouldn't be so sure. Man, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
No, not at all. The RCM's ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief.
All right,
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Do you have any questions?
Well, what does your husband look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
So let me guess. He's disco?
Oh, thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet.
Well, why did you say your husband resembles me then?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
And you haven't left him.
Wait, did she just imply that you're fat? You're not fat. The body type she's referring to is called a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
Am I Franco-Nigerian? I'm haplotype A4 or B4 or whatever it was. I'm not chubby and neither is your husband. What you meant to say is that we both share a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
You both share what?
Franco-Nigerian hard body. Softly round, yet still in shape. Ladies dig it.
I'm not sure about the rest, but softly round sounds about right. He's not in great shape. What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself. It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
Maybe because you made it. Oh. Lord, I've seen what you've done for other people. And I want this for me too. Why did my working class wife leave me? Why is she still with her husband?
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
Well, if the jacket's really that cool, then I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
Well, I like to think it's not because it's cool, it's because you made it.
She's thinking about him out in the cold, in some park, or on the coast. And it's making her more and more worried.
There's love here. When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book and he promised he'd walk straight back home. Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Addiction is kinda, I don't know, man. It's not just about willpower, I feel like. There's some physiological processes at work. Tears apart your relationships with people around you, though.
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn, this is a missing persons case. She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it. Thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
Yeah.
She genuinely wants you to know. Don't make her ask.
Yes. I will bring him back home to you.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
Oh, that would be good too.
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
Is there anything worth talking about
Right.
here?
What
No.
about?
She gives you a short nod.
Okay, thanks. I will, think about it. Wait, wasn't there an electrochemistry or something that... It's gone now. Oh, here it is. The book says you must attain a Franco-Nigerian hard body at the nearest gym. We talked her into reporting this missing husband thing, but you know what? It's good. It's fine. We'll find her husband and it'll be all good. Yeah. Hello, little lady. Are you a kid?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
I am the law.
I know, sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Whoa, I don't know any of those things. Wait! That was a challenging check? What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
He's taking this really well. What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
She's also a child and I'm a cop. I'm an adult cop. What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Interesting. Thanks.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Say, child, you wouldn't happen to know a good fridge, would you?
A fridge?
Yes, like a big fridge a cop could put a dead body into.
You mean like the ice bear fridge? Man, that's scary.
What's ice bear fridge?
Ice bear fridge?
Yes, like a bear, but white. There's a fridge below the building in the basement, with red glowing eyes. I went back there once, behind the bookstore.
Can we get there?
Mum doesn't want me to go there anymore. Not that I want to. It was pretty scary.
And there's a big fridge there?
Yes.
One more thing. How do I get inside the building?
That's a problem. The only way in is through the bookstore, but my mum is pretty strict about not letting anyone in.
Alright, I'll figure it out.
But I don't know, you're a policeman. Maybe you can convince her somehow.
Please, Miss Mother, I really need this fridge, okay? That body is gonna rot. It is on the 9th day. 8th day of being here?
Anyway.
Oh, okay, well, now that that's out of the way. What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Did we not invent giant neon signs that say open on them yet? Why are we having this kid stand out here? That's kind of messed up.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
You're cold. Can I help in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I should have a word with the store owner, maybe?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
But shouldn't you be at school? You don't seem like a kuno.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Is it doing that poorly? Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
So what, you're homeschooled? By your mom? How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Oh?
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations!
No such thing.
Hey, you're really against that. You're a man of science, huh?
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Yeah, well... Who's that?
Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
She's your aunt?
No, sir. She's a working woman who comes to look at the books a lot.
Why is she distressed?
I think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
Well, does she want to find him? It did feel like there was still love between them by what she was saying, though. Not throwing away the jacket and she's worried about him. But he has some alcohol problems. If I had alcohol problems before my ex-wife left me, that would absolutely be a factor in her leaving me. No one wants to be around a drunkard. What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. It's that bad.
Crime is a deviation from the law, punishable by either a civil or criminal sentencing. It's what the law prevents.
Why would anyone want to read about crime? Because we can't do it. The people want to read about things we can't do.
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
Well, I'm a policeman myself, by the way. The law, as I said.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, then maybe I'm not a policeman? Or I should stop being one.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. it's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your, my head.
Head? Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. No, your resilience.
Grit. Total disregard for personal safety. You gotta take the pain. This Mullen guy looks like he'd run to his mom. Ain't got no balls.
That's a bit childish.
Wait, she's a kid. Let's not talk so... No, it's too much. I don't want to say that to a little girl. I'm saying that out loud.
Say what, sir?
Nothing, forget it. Dick Mullen sucks, is what I meant.
Of course, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you.
I feel like such a child talking to her.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Yes, I'll find the husband. Wait, before that though, why don't you tell me about Rome? Hey, there was another one here before that is not here anymore. It was don't call me sir. It's gone. Well, anyway though, tell me about romance.
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
Oh my god. We are not futuristic enough around here. Well... I can't believe that's not actually one of the dialogues, huh? What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah? You think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out. Scarred for life. Phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
Do all romance stories have to end happily? Most of them do, I guess.
You can take this. Blossom like a pain flower.
Yeah. And it drags on for years and years with no resolution in sight.
The girl is at a loss for words.
Each one of you feeling the resentment and bitterness for having ruined each other's lives.
She shifts and sways on her feet, looking confused and uncomfortable.
Each of you tearing at the other's innards, leaving a gaping emptiness.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how to help you.
I don't need help. I need a real book that tells it like how it is, not this drivel.
Sir, sorry, sir. I'm still little. I can't...
I'm sorry, kid. Oh my gosh, we need to stop this.
It's time to leave it be. You're about to make a child cry. Are you proud of yourself?
Not a single shred of pride remains in me.
This is your tiny chance for redemption. Apologize.
Little girl, I'm sorry I got agitated. I just can't handle things sometimes. Let's get back to books.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that. Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
And what makes them extraordinary?
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Maybe there's something you can learn from them, at least, even if you don't become famous. Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. That'll show them.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
For what it's worth, I think I am somewhat of a superstar cop. Beforehand, back in the day. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna deduce something now.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
You getting beat at home or something? Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
Every time I deduce, people get hurt. You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
Are you getting beat? Are you even getting homeschooled?
The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
I was just gonna say, I didn't think Kim had that little empathy that he wouldn't care about this. Well, he's way more professional than me. It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Anxiety? You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
There were a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Want more? But I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Well, there's a clear one. You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
I don't really like either of these. Let's go talk to the mother and see if we can get something going on, huh? Well, I hope this entertained you.
It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You think so? Fine, do better. To do something about me.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
It's not your first time seeing me. It's not. No, yes, you might have seen me walk into the pawn shop selling my gun. I'm not gonna ask a kid where the booze is. Well, I'm having a grand time.
I sure hope you are, sir.
When I say I'm having a grand time, I mean I'm feeling horrible and my head hurts.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Yes, within the past 3 days. Hang on, so you know me? We've met before?
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
Yeah, you see me leaving the whirling every day.
You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir, apologizing to everyone. I don't really understand what you've done wrong.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Well, thanks, I'm trying. Okay, no more negative self-talk until we get morale back to 4 at least.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
I have party eyes.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I have glasses on, you can't see my eyes now.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
What is gurning?
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Oh my god. Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with? Well, she didn't really know you.
I didn't know I had to do that.
Well, thanks. I've learned something about myself today. Don't push it onto the little kid whether you like things or not, okay? Just leave her alone.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Well, that was more than expected. I wish we got some more information about what I was like in the past 3 days, but maybe that'll have to be from someone else. Maybe the mother. Okay, well, bye. See you around, Annette. Oh, what?
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool?
So cool.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
So when I hit a threshold for a certain category, it looks like it might be 4. Then we get these thoughts, I think. Yeah, because I said I was a superstar, and now they're giving me this superstar thought. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Baye. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Being a superstar can't be a bad thing, can it? Some kind of superstar, -2 logic. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine, riddled with hepatitis C, strikes a lioness pose with a mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume, Lemillion, or Davy Dewis, no. You're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say, it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. We'll see, maybe I will be a superstar.